Welcome back to Rotten Rust Garage. Yep, another weekend and another barrier. So I ordered, if you saw the last video, go back and check it out if you haven't. I ordered the shorty headers for this setup. The long tubes will fit, I've proven that, but they fit terrible and they cause a lot of other problems. So I don't want to mess with that. And long-term plans dictate I think I'm going to go with the shorty headers. But the barrier is it's going to be a month before they'll even show up. I ordered them a week ago, called them up, say, hey, what's the ETA on those? They're like, oh, you're looking at least a month, maybe 6 weeks. Wow, TTI, I guess, is backed up. Not much I can do about that other than a couple of other little odds and ends around the car while I wait for the headers. There's still more I can do. But I'm going to take this opportunity, get rid of this engine hoist, get the car down off the jack stands, roll it forward so I get the hoist outside and start pulling the engine out of the 76. So all I can do now is get started. Let's go. So here is the, engine that's going to go in. I'm going to have to pull it out of here at some point after I get the other one out and see what all I've stolen from it. Because there's probably some stuff gone and missing. Got a few spark plug wires going on. Got some motor mounts, I believe are 360. We'll figure all that out. Doesn't matter. We can always do washers. I definitely know I'm missing my fuel pump. That's an easy replacement. 4-barrel. So that'll be a little bit of an upgrade, but it's just a cast iron. Maybe we'll fart around with the thermoquad for this joker. I don't know. Might just pick up another junk Edelbrock and throw that on there, but that's the goal. So let's get started getting the other one out of the way. Oh, and flywheel. You can see it's in perfect condition. Nope. Now it's a beautiful day out here, and there's going to be lots of weed eaters and stuff going on in the background, lawnmowers, etc. So I'm not going to use the mic out here. And, it doesn't really matter. I'll get some quick footage of doing the thing. And the thing starts with getting this out of here. So here we go. If this upper hose was ever replaced, which it might have been, they went back to the factory style clamps on it. That's pretty nifty. Same thing down at the bottom. Go ahead, let this drain a little more and break these out. That's out of the way. Now I can get my wrench back that I dropped. Cool. Now's the fun part, getting underneath of this pig, down in the dirt, wallering around in the gravel. Transmission drive shaft, exhaust manifolds, that's gonna be tricky. Original, old, rusted. See if we can pull the pipes off of them. If that fails, we'll see if we can pull the manifolds off the block. Figure it out as we go, folks. Well, I can't get these from underneath, even though this has got a locking keeper on it, on the top of this exhaust pipe at the bottom of the manifold. It just spins in there. But you know, the beautiful thing is this is in the way now of getting the wrench on there and trying to lock it in. I don't have any help today, so I'm gonna go back under, drop the starter out, see if it gives me a little more room to get a wrench on the top while I'm ratcheting it on the bottom. It's a little bit of a challenge. I'll give that a shot. Failing that, I'll go ahead and just take these manifold bolts off, pull them out of the way, and get that off later. Safety squint. Why do these studs have to be a mile long? Does not make sense. Understand. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh. This thing doesn't come out because of the exhaust hardly. Wow, if you didn't know, a Mopar starter is 400 pounds. Yeah, this freeze plug, gone. Absolutely destroyed. It is moments before that thing starts pissing. See if I can get a better angle. Oh, I can't. I won't be able to hold that because of those stupid keepers. Good thing this bolt's a mile long. Yay! And there was some rejoicing. Yay! What was that? Oh, that's that stupid little spacer. I had to knock the tabs off it to get this wrench on it. One more. Oh boy. It also has the stupid tabs on it. Hate it. Can't get around them to get the wrench on there. Why did you do that? Oh, come on. There's just no hope in hell on this, is there? Oh, you can't get to it at all. I gotta break these tabs off somehow. I can't even see up in there. Oh boy. Ah. Nope. Can I just wedge it? Something? There's gotta be something I can do on this damn thing. Oh, that caught it. Oh, come on. Need more force. A lot more force. Look at that. I think by golly, I almost had it. I'm using 2 wobble extensions to make this happen, and it is floppy. But I think we got it, folks. So close, yet so far. Oh, got it. All right, now I gotta get a pry bar or something, whack this thing apart. It's separated, but it's rusted together at the pipe, so I gotta get a pry bar. So after beating on it with my pry bar for a long enough time, finally got her to hang free. So now, you join up here in the spool. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm gonna disconnect the shifter and the clutch, and I think I'm ready. I'll find something else still attached, but that really should be the only things hanging me up. Speedo cable and the neutral safety switch wiring. Yeah, those things. So handful more things to do, but I tell you what, I'm going to go get some lunch first. Been at it for like an hour now. rolling around in the filth. I'm learning things. I've never messed with one of the, what is it, an A230 transmission, 3-speed. And I've never messed with two-wheel drive on one of these trucks, so I'm learning things, but it looks like I gotta go through the whole rigmarole of dropping out the transmission cross member, which is not easy on these. It's not just a couple bolts in the middle and drop a little centerpiece out. It's the whole thing all the way across the frame. And that sucks. Let me show you why. Okay, these two 5/8 bolts hold the transmission mount, which is a spool type, held in right here by a bolt, long bolt going across there. They can't come out of there because this is in the way, this frame. And you can't get a wrench up in there and get any turn on it either. So this spool has to come out, but in order for this spool to lift up and over this cross member, it'd have to come up 2 inches. Well, you only have about 1 inch at the top of the transmission from the breather tube to the top of the tunnel, so you can't lift the transmission up and over this. So this stupid thing's got to come out. That's it's only 8 bolts, but they're painful rusty bolts that are wedged in between the floor pan and the frame, top of the frame rail. It's just, let's just say it's not fun. So I have to get a jack under here, jack the transmission up to hold it, then drop this thing out of here, get this spool bolt out of here. And then I need to get the, maybe I should do that first. I need to chain up the engine, get that thing rigged to go. So just thought I'd show you this nonsense. Okay, well the camera died while I was under there. I wasn't gonna go get a new battery. My hands were all covered in grease, so I just got out, washed my hands, new battery. You're back with me, and I have this giant chunk of greasy steel out. And I gotta say, this thing is old, and usually when I'm dealing with old, I'm dealing with very rusty, very rotted, crusty. This has a little bit of crust, but it's got a ton of grease and grime built up. And that's probably why this engine is no good. You know, somebody didn't check the oil frequently enough. It got everywhere. You know, it's just leaked out and caked up, and the underside's even worse. And that transmission is just completely covered in it. You know, the Z-bar, it didn't look round. It was just stocked with just, ugh. So wrestling all this out of there, it all needs good cleaning. This needs new bushings. I got the trans ready to pop on out, but before I do that, I need to go upstairs and get the engine all hooked up so she don't try and tilt back when I drag that trans out. Yeah, got the drive shaft out, and the what do you call it, the carrier bearing. I dropped it, and there's the back half of the shaft, and gonna need a new U-joint for the output of the trans, because yeah, when it popped out, the cap stayed with it, and 3 or 4 of the needle bearings, they left the chat. So oh well, $25 probably for a U-joint these days. So let me get this engine hoist hooked up. I'm probably gonna have some problems though, and I'll tell you about them as we go. Maybe around there. Nope. Oh boy, thought I was being slick, didn't I? Dang it. She a twisting. I should have chained it back further. Might be a little too late to set her down now. Let her rip. There we go. Oh Lord. Hung on something. No, that's disconnected. All right. Oh no, she is definitely sticking on something. Oh. Yeah. Just needs to go up more. Like Tommy always used to say, out is easy, in is the hard part. Yeah, I should have chained it here. Well, it is what it is. Up we go. This is where I'm gonna find out if I need to jack up the, or let the truck jack. Yeah. Crunch, all right. Yeah. I think this jack will go high enough to get over this, but if not, I'll have to let her down. Oh boy, I couldn't see all that, but it's out. I can't even tell if I'm recording. Jeez Louise. All right, more to go. Holy smokes, that's a lot of engine, huh? You always think a 318 is little, but whew, doggy. All right, see what we got going on here. All right, careful. Don't want to wreck my grill. God, this thing's hard to move. Shake and bake, baby. Come on, take it easy. almost worked, didn't it, folks? All right, so I am about 4 hours in. If you, oh, hey, uh-oh, whoa. Guess why I would put this in the shop, don't understand, but this is why I folded up the bottom close. There we go. Anyhow, where was I? So I'm in for about, what is it, 3 o'clock? 3:15. And I took about a 30-minute lunch. Transmission, little baby thing, I'll show you. It's in the shop. I just carried it in there. The thing might be 60 pounds or something. It's not that bad, but you know what? Now it's time to pressure wash, clean, get all of this grime off. Order bushings for the Z-bar. Take this bell housing off. It's back to the clutch. I think it's gone. So we've got some work to do. Got to get this in there. So here's everything in the shop. Little baby transmission. So cute. And output shaft where the bearing on there, the throwout bearing. Doesn't feel terrible. Yep, Z-bar. Jimmed the bushings back in there. I'm going to get new ones. Clean all that up. Drive shaft, the primary. You can see the cap fell off and lost some needle bearings. So get a new one of those. Greasy, grimy engine. Just look at that mess back there too. Wow, that stuff is thick. There you go, where the Z-bar connects to the bell housing there. And this cover came off. Still in good shape though. Reuse that. There's your clutch in there. So yeah, it's all in here and cleaned up. I just gotta clean up my tools and put all that away now. Well, that's gonna do it for today. Got the engine in the shop here. Got all my tools put away, cleaned up. That took me 15-20 minutes just to pick up all the toolbox that I took out there, and you know how that goes. Stuff everywhere. But you know, when you're thrashing, you're thrashing. So I apologize, I didn't get the camera underneath the truck with me. Actually pretty difficult to set it up and see what it's looking at and not me be in front of it, especially getting that cross member out of there. That's one of those odd ones where you need a 5/8 wrench and 11/16 socket for the top, but you need a 5/8 socket and 11/16 wrench for the bottom, inverted. So you have to have 4 items there. It's pretty tight, and you know, get a jack under the transmission, hold it up, drop that cross member out, and then I was finally able to work out that trans mount spool bolt. It was rusted in there, had to hammer that out. So you missed all that good times and some new words that I created. But the good news is that all the dirt and debris just falls right on you, in your ear hole. That's the best. Yeah, so again, had you up top looking at the engine. Went under there, popped the little tiny transmission out of there, 4 bolts, just boop, right out the back. I was a little unbalanced on the chain of the engine and everything. It was a little back heavy. Had to throw another jack under the oil pan or bell housing or whatever. Keep it from tipping down and binding. Next video, we're going to dig in and take a look at this clutch. The flywheel in the back of the 318, although I'm going to use the 360 flywheel. That's a must because that 360, the balancing on it, it's 1992, I think. Anyhow, probably be ordering a new clutch. Need to get all that apart, take a close look at it, order what I need. I know I need some parts for the Z-bar, the little bushings and the seals and all that nonsense. I got to clean it all up. Drag this other engine out of here. That means I got a lot of stuff to move out of the damn way. Namely that thing, the step side. Got to get some stuff done on that. So might as well use that as an excuse. Need to put header gaskets on it. Rem flex. Drain out the coolant again. That's a nightmare on that truck. But I got to do it. And then I can get this 360 out from stuffed in the corner over here and see what else we need. I'm sure we'll need a couple little odds and ends. Probably should put a water pump on it just for grins before I throw it in there. But all that'll come in the next couple of weeks. And meanwhile, I really hope you enjoyed me yanking that motor out 5 hours-ish, half-hour lunch. By myself, didn't phone a friend, figured out everything. When I needed a second set of hands, I just figured out a new way to do it. So I bet some of you have been there many times, and you know how it goes. It is fun to work with somebody, but sometimes you're just hustling. And I've never seen more grease, and that's another reason why I stopped recording. I couldn't touch the camera without going and washing my hands. So if you enjoyed this video, hey, please like and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, and it only helps me out, and I can keep making these videos. And really do appreciate every one of you that's watched and that's liked it and subscribed. So thank you very much. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you on the next one.